Hi there. I wanted to share with you how I use essential oils with my family and with my kids. And using essential oils with my kids has been one of the biggest blessings so far when it comes to essential oils and healthy living. You know, I was a busy, working, stressed out mom of 3, and life was taking me in all sorts of directions, and I was feeling tugged and overwhelmed, and it was just a lot to handle, and I was kind of not feeling like my normal self. And that's when a friend introduced me to essential oils. She told me about how she used essential oils in her classroom with 5th grade boys and girls, and she was astounded by the changes that she would see in their behavior after diffusing essential oils for a short time. And that really piqued my interest, and I wanted to know more about that and see how I could get in on some of that emotional release that comes from being a busy working mom, and see how that might work with my family. So I got started with Young Living, got my starter kit, and then I started learning about all the toxic chemicals that were in the products that I was using. Not just in my home, but also the products that I was using on our skin, in our hair, you know, my own makeup, but you know, the household cleaners and the dishwashing soap and the laundry detergent and the body wash and the shampoo, and all those things were filled with chemicals that were hurting my family. They cause potential brain damage. They can cause liver issues, kidney issues, skin irritations, breathing problems. They can mess up, you know, your puberty and your hormone cycles and all that kind of stuff. You know, it can lead to cancer. And so as I started learning more about that, I just decided enough was enough. Like, I was not going to allow that in my home, and I wasn't going to continue to subject my children to that type of poison. And so as I learned about it, like, everything went out the window. Like, we ditched and threw out practically everything, you know, from hand soaps, everything. Anything that had toxic chemicals in it went out the door, and I just started learning how to read labels and learning about ingredients that could hurt my family. So as we talk about how I use essential oils with my family, an essential oils infused product, just think about, what are your goals with your family? What goals do you have for your health or your child's or your children's health? You know, and then keep in mind, you know, as we're talking about this, people might pop into your head that might be blessed with this information as well. So please make sure that you're jotting that information down so that you can share this with them as well. Okay, so let's jump in. The only company that I trust with my family when it comes to essential oils is Young Living. They're the oldest essential oil company, and Gary Young is like the founder of the modern day essential oil movement. We have a promise with all of our products called the Seed to Seal Guarantee, which means that every step of the process is monitored and follows strict guidelines to make sure that you're not getting anything that has had chemicals used, whether that's in the growth process, in the weed killing process, in no fertilizers, and also in the distillation process. We don't use chemical extenders or things like that to just extract more essential oil. So every step of the process is monitored to ensure the highest quality and the safest ingredient for you, so that when you open up a bottle, you can really trust that what's on the label and what's on the ingredient list is the only thing in there. And you can't say that for other essential oil companies, ones that you buy from, let's say, the health food store. You know, the government only regulates that a bottle have 5% essential oil in it, and then it can call itself an essential oil. Well, what's all the other stuff, right? And how was it extracted and how was it grown, right? You don't get that information. It's not on the bottle, so you have to go to the company and hope that they're honest with you. And that's one other thing I love about Young Living is you can go to their farms, you can check it out, you can see the process, you can ask questions of the employees, and you can get that information so that you can truly trust the product and the ingredients that you're getting, that you know that it's safe for your family. So there are some safety tips when using essential oils with children. Just like with anything else, you want to use your common sense. You want to be wise. So when you're first starting out and using with children, always dilute the essential oils, right? What that means is you mix the essential oil with some coconut oil or olive oil or whatever oil you have at home. And that basically what that does is it slows down that absorption process into the skin, making it diluted, right? So it has less sensitivity for children when used in that method. Another great way to use essential oils on children is on their feet, right? Just if you're using that method on a toddler or a small infant who still plays with their feet a lot or maybe puts their feet in their mouth, make sure you cover that up with socks because otherwise you're still gonna be putting that in their mouth. The Young Living has an entire line of children's products and children's essential oils that have already been pre-diluted. So those are really nice. You can use them directly from the bottle. Those are the oils that we keep in the kids' bathroom so they know that those are their oils, quick and easy for them to grab. Certain oils are not appropriate for young children. So those are the super hot oils like oregano, thyme, cinnamon, especially children under 2, just avoid those or make sure that they're in a blend and highly diluted. Peppermint is not recommended for children under 2, especially avoid using it over their navel or over their feet. So just some, common sense things. Avoid wintergreen, clary sage, tansy, and hyssop if you're pregnant. So just kind of keep those things in mind. Young Living essential oils are the purest essential oils. And when I'm talking about essential oils, I'm only talking about Young Living's because I trust their quality, whereas other companies have other things mixed in with them. And so I'm not going to even talk about that, okay? So premium starter kit, like I said, that's how I got started. I started using a kit, and that comes with a diffuser, and then it comes with 11 essential oils and some other samples. And I use all of the oils. My children are over 2, and there's Peppermint Vitality in there, but I use all the oils on my children, and I want to talk about how I use them with my kids. So we're just going to kind of go through the list. So the very first oil, and it's the one that most people think about, is lavender essential oil. All right, it's the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. You can use it for practically anything. You don't know what to use lavender. So this oil is amazing at bedtime, and each of my kids like something different at bedtime, and we mix each one with lavender. So my son likes lavender and peppermint. My oldest daughter, she likes the citrus smell, so she likes lavender with lemon or orange. And then my middle daughter, she likes lavender mixed with cedarwood. So however you choose to do it, whatever concoction works for you, lavender has a very calming effect, and it's great at bedtime. But it can also have a calming effect at other times during the day. So maybe your kids just need a little chill moment. Diffuse your lavender. Let's say you've been outside and your skin is a little stressed out. Make a little spray with lavender, and you can spritz your kids when they come inside. You can make a pillow spray with lavender, especially if you don't want to put it directly on their skin. Mix it with some water in a spray bottle and just spray it on their linens before bed. That's great for little ones, so you get a very small amount of essential oil. The Kids Sense line that I mentioned before also has Sleepy Eyes, which is basically lavender and cedarwood mixed with coconut oil, I believe. Anyway, it's pre-diluted, so that's a great one for children. You can apply that to their feet right before bedtime. Another one that we love is Peppermint Vitality. So remember, there are some cautions for children under 2, but this is the Vitality version. And my kids' favorite way to take Peppermint Vitality is in their brownies, right? So you make some homemade brownies, Put a couple of drops of peppermint. It's delicious. The peppermint actually helps to soothe the digestive system. So it's great like that. For older children, maybe kids who are in sports activities, you could put a drop of peppermint in like a 32-ounce bottle of water. And so like that's great for when they're exercising and they need some energy. It helps with respiratory support. And like I said, that digestive system as well. We have a regular peppermint that's not for internal use that also makes a great cooling spray, again, with older children. And then if you don't want to use the peppermint for digestive support, we do have a child's tummy jize, which is also great for digestive support, and it's pre-diluted. It's a milder version. And similarly for digestive support, we have the Digize Vitality. Digize Vitality is for everything digestive system, and more of your adults are going to appreciate this, the flavor of it at any rate, because it's a kind of stinky oil. My kids don't like the smell of it, but they love the way that it works. You know, take it with you on car rides, you know, take it after a meal, put it in some hot water, maybe mix it with some honey, take that internally, helps your digestive support. If you can't stomach the smell of it or the taste of it, tummy jize might be a better topical solution for you. Alrighty, let's move along. Thieves Vitality. Oh my gosh, I work outside the home, and so I need to get to work, and my kids need to go to school, right? So that I'm not taking off of days of work so that I can stay home with sick kids. Thieves has been tremendous for us in keeping us healthy. Like, my kids don't miss school due to illness. You know, if they miss school, it's due to, you know, dental appointments, or we just want to have a fun day at home together, things like that. But it's not due to illness. So Thieves Vitality definitely keeps us above the wellness line. It keeps us healthy, keeps us able to do the things that we need to do. And so that's taken from the story of thieves during the bubonic plague, who were pillaging homes and robbing people, and they had coated themselves in a variety of herbs and spices, and that's how we found out about it and came up with the Thieves essential oil blend. And every other essential oil company has their version of Thieves, but this was the first one named after those thieves during the plague. So if your kids don't want to take that internally because it is spicy, the best way to do it is mixed with honey and lemon vitality in a hot tea. But if that doesn't work for your kids, there is a regular Thieves that you could put in the diffuser or make a roller ball with some coconut oil and apply it to the bottoms of their feet. Oh, since I talked about lemon, let's talk about lemon. Lemon is so good to cleanse the body. It's great in anything that you would use lemon for. You can use your lemon vitality. This is taken from the rind, so it's not as acidic as lemon juice. So it's not going to hurt the enamel of your teeth or things like that. But you do need to add it to glass or stainless steel when you're putting that in your drink. But my kids love it. It's not a sour, bitter taste. It's very, very pleasant. So use that. It's great also for immune support, keep you nice and healthy. Alrighty, Copaiba is the other vitality oil. That means that they're taken internally. So Copaiba Vitality is great for overall health and wellness. Just add a drop to anything that they're taking, and they could take 1 drop per day. It's not going to hurt them. It's not the best flavor, but it's not the worst. Just kind of mix that in. So because Panaway is a blend of essential oils and it does contain peppermint and wintergreen, it's not best for the littlest of children, but you can use it, and we use it safely, highly diluted. So our favorite way to use this with the kids is mix it with some Epsom salt, add it to a bath. That's great post-workouts. Our middle daughter is a gymnast, so this is great for her to just, you know, soothe her muscles and her body after a nice heavy workout, okay? We already talked about lavender. Frankincense is another calming, focusing oil. So a lot of times it's added to essential oil blends to help children focus in school. but it's also great at bedtime mixed with lavender to help support rest and comfort. Citrus Fresh is a great uplifting and pleasant smell, so put that into the diffuser. It just makes your house smell clean and happy. It's great to uplift your emotions and your kids' emotions. So whenever you need a little happiness, think about Citrus Fresh. And then Raven is another oil that we like to use either post-workout or pre-workout or during the cold and winter months. Dilute it with some coconut oil and rub it on the chest or on the feet just to kind of give you that invigorating aroma. The final oil is Stress Away, which is great for stressed out moms, but great for kids too. So if they're worked up about anything, they're stressed out about school, some Stress Away will help relieve all of that. You can make a roller ball with it, apply it to their feet, or use it as perfume for them even, so they can sniff it at school, or you can just put it in the diffuser. However that works for you. Then you get a couple other samples in your premium starter kit that are also child friendly. So there's the Ningxia Red, which is our superfood antioxidant drink. My kid's favorite way to drink that is throw it in the freezer, and it makes a great summertime slushie. This is wonderful for their overall health and wellness. It has huge antioxidant support and is good for every system of their body, their brain, their memory, their eyes, their emotions, everything. So Ningxia Red superfood supplement is amazing. Then you also get a sample of Thieves Cleaner, and you might be wondering, why are we talking about that when we're talking about kids? Well, first of all, this is a non-toxic cleaner that is safe for your children to use. So this is highly concentrated, so you put it in a 24-ish ounce spray bottle with water. You add that to it, and you can send your kids to clean the bathroom. They can clean the counters, they can clean the mirrors, everything. And you don't have to worry about them inhaling toxic fumes or getting things in their mouth that are gonna hurt them. So non-toxic cleaners are great because toxins in your cleaners can cause so many health problems for you and your kids, and they pollute your environment because our homes are 2 to 5 times more polluted than the outdoor air. And a lot of that is because of the cleaning products that we use, the air fresheners, the air purifier, our fabric softener, our laundry detergent. All of those things are creating indoor air pollution that is damaging ourselves, right? That's why lung cancer is so much more prevalent in stay-at-home moms or work-at-home moms than it is in other populations, because we are constantly exposed to toxins in our homes. And so it's important when you're raising a family, or even if you're single, but we're talking about kids, but when you're raising a family, you want to make sure that you're not adding pollution to your home environment, and using a non-toxic cleaner is key for that. Okay, use your diffuser instead of candles or plug-ins or room sprays, because then you're helping your home and cleaning your home and keeping it fresh instead of adding more pollution. So this has become a lifestyle for our family. We have ditched all the toxins and we have filled our home with healthy things that are supporting our bodies instead of hurting them. And so we just ditch all of these toxins. You know, cancer is a big deal. Over 1,600 people die of cancer every single day, and only 5 to 10% of those cases are due to genetics. The rest is due to environmental issues, poor diet, lack of exercise, right? So we need to make sure that we're taking control of our family and control of our home so that we can keep our kids safe. So when we're talking about that home environment, it's important that you have a healthy, non-toxic laundry detergent, that you're getting rid of those fabric softeners that cling to your clothes with chemicals that hurt you, and instead use wool dryer balls with a couple drops of essential oil, or even just a dish rag, a clean one, put a couple drops of essential oil in on that and throw that in your dryer so that you can freshen that up. I make a recipe of non-toxic fabric softener to add to my washer. It's baking soda, vinegar, essential oils, and water. It's simple, but it works. And so it's really, really key that we take on and start, taking control of those things, So like I said, cleaning products can cause so many problems and they're not safe for your kids to use. Well, if they're not safe for your kids to use, you probably shouldn't be using them either, which is why I'm so grateful that they updated the starter kit and now you get a sample of this. I had to buy it when I got my kit because I wanted that non-toxic cleaner, but now you can get it and it's a big bottle that it'll make, right? That'll last you for a long time. I already kind of touched on ditching the the air fresheners in your candles. They've actually found that the effects of breathing in candles and air fresheners is worse for you than breathing in secondhand smoke. I mean, that's causing a lot of damage to our bodies and our children's bodies, and you need to just ditch that, okay? And then your final thing that you need to think about when you're thinking about using healthier products for your kids are your bath products, right? What are they washing their hair with? What's their shampoo and their conditioner? What's their hand soap? What's their toothpaste? What's their body wash or their lotion, right? All of those things are filled with toxic chemicals. I mean, just think of that major company that was sued because there were toxic ingredients in their baby products, right? So they took out that one toxic ingredient, but if you read their labels, they still have other ingredients that are unsafe to use. So you can't just go, oh great, this company is now safe to use. Not the case. You have to read the labels. You have to look at the ingredients. If you don't know if that's safe or not, you need to go to the Environmental Working Group's website and you need to figure it out. Go to PubMed, Google harmful effects of whatever the ingredient is, and you'll be shocked at what you find, okay? If you have a baby, Young Living has an entire line of baby products, baby wipes, baby oil, diaper rash cream, linen sprays, especially for babies to help calm them. Lindsay Elmore was talking about a really cool study that when you bathe infants in lavender, they bond with their mothers more, they make more eye contact. Just the benefits of those smells and the way that it affects our emotions is just amazing. So make sure you're reading your labels and start switching it out, right? If you don't want to buy it from Young Living, that's fine. Use essential oils and make your own DIYs, which is something that we do as well. So we have some things that we purchase and some things that we make our own. When we make our own, we infuse them with the essential oils, so we're getting extra benefits from them. So some other things to think about. Your kids have emotions too, right? The bullying, the stress from tests, just the pressures and how busy they are, the athletics and things that they're going in. They have so much pressure these days. And so that can have an impact on their emotions. So there are several essential oils that are great for emotions. Lavender and frankincense in the starter kit, great. Stress away, great. We also love Peace and Calming and Valor. So Peace and Calming when it's a little bit more than stress, like you're like super worked up. Peace and Calming takes the edge off. Valor is great when you need a little bravery, right? You're doing something that maybe scares you a little bit and you need that extra dose of courage. Valor is amazing for that. We also have like Vetiver is also great for emotional support as well as trauma life. Some of our kids have been through legitimate traumas and they need help processing that. So keep that in mind too. A lot of kids need help with their guts, right? Guts, your stomach holds so much of your health. And so it's important for our kids' guts to be healthy too. And so a lot of people are starting to take probiotics for themselves and for children. So for adults, we have the Life 9. For children, we have Mighty Pro, which is kind of like not Pop Rocks, but it looks like a pixie stick kind of. And so the kids can just pop it in their mouth. It tastes good. It has those probiotics and prebiotics in there. So it's great for your kiddos. There's also enzyme supports with Mighty Zymes. We have Mighty Vites, which is their chewable vitamin. So just kind of keep in mind, if you're giving your kids supplements, Young Living has a great line of supplements. And when you're adding the essential oils, it gives your kids even more absorption of those nutrients. So there's essential oils to help focus, make sure they're eating well, sleeping well, that they're getting physical activity. Those are all key components to having healthy kids. So I know that's kind of overwhelming, but I just wanted to say that I'm super passionate about this topic. I'm super passionate about having a healthier lifestyle and ridding our homes and our bodies of these toxins that they're exposed to. So if you get passionate about these things too, there is a business opportunity with Young Living as you share about these things, that other people, as they join your team, you can get financial compensation for that too. And then it's a great way to make some extra money, get your products for free for you and your family. So let's talk about how to get started. There are 3 main ways to get started: good, better, and best. The good way is to just start as a retail customer. You're going to pay a little bit more than a member, but you're still going to be able to get the same great products. They're just a little bit more, but you can get the everyday essential oils, which are 10 essential oils. You don't get the diffuser and you don't get the extra bonus oil, but you can get all those things for about $180. So that's a great way to get started, because your kids can use those oils. You can start ditching those chemicals, start making your own products. The better way is, like I said, I started with a premium starter kit where I get the diffuser, I get the 11 essential oils, I get the Ningxia Red superfood, I get the household cleaner, right? And I get 24% off of all the other products on the Young Living website because I am a member. Plus, I have an opportunity as a member to build a business if I want to. Totally up to you. And then the best option is by becoming a rewards member. So rewards member don't just get the starter kit, but they also purchase a membership, which is like a monthly wellness box that comes to your home with the items that you need on a regular basis. And you can switch that out so that you're getting what you need, but it's a great way to get your dish soap, your hand soap, maybe the oils that you're needing, your supplements. And that's a $50 wellness box each month, at least. Then you get points back that you can get used towards free products. You get all sorts of extra freebies as well when you're a rewards member. All right, so as we close today, I just wanted to say that there are usually 3 different types of people who watch these videos. So the first type of person is, no thank you. It doesn't seem like something that you're interested in. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I truly appreciate your participation. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And think about those health goals that you have for your family that we talked about at the beginning. And make sure that you're coming up with some type of plan to address those health goals and work forward towards achieving your personal goals. But thank you for watching. The second type of person is, yeah, this sounds great and all, but I have some questions. That's amazing. Again, thank you for watching, and I want to help you get the answers to those questions. If I don't have the answer, we will find someone who does, and we will get you the answers to those questions so that you can confidently start on your wellness journey for you and your family. So just shoot me your questions that you have, and let's get started for you. The third person is gung-ho, right? This touch decor for you. You know that your family needs to make some changes and you're ready to make those changes. You're ready to start this wellness journey. You're ready to get the oils. You're ready to ditch those chemicals and you're ready to come on board. So I'm so excited and happy for you, and I'm excited to link arms with you to go on this journey. So send me a message, comment below, and we will get you all the tools that you need, because as you sign up as a member, you get me along the way as you to help you in this journey, and we'll get you all the resources you need to get started. So thank you for being with me. I hope you have a blessed day. Let me know what other questions